The Friday night tradition continues. Welcome to another season of Sports Overtime. The Brewers are under new ownership tonight. The Blue Golds fear COVID may impact the upcoming fall season. But we begin with Eau Claire Memorial Football. Rob Scott making his debut as a head coach with the Abes to Swanson Field. Lacrosse's north side we go. Logan going to get things started in the first quarter. Ryan By, the sweep, 5 yards. He's going to bulldoze his way into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rangers with an early 7-0 lead. Later in the first quarter, Logan with the ball again. Eli Reynolds, the screen pass, takes it up the sideline. He's got some room, but the ball pops out and Memorial hops on it. The old Abes with a turnover on defense, trying to flip the momentum. 3 plays later, they're trying to take advantage. Tyson Allen throws over the middle, but Johnny Lever jumps the route, picks it off, and the Rangers are headed back the other way. They're in business deep in Memorial territory. Second quarter, Logan's Josh Waite drops back, deep shot down the sideline, but Gavin Gerber wins the 50-50 ball. Another pick from the Abes defense. The problem for Eau Claire Memorial tonight, they couldn't score, and Logan seals this game with a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Memorial shut out in the opener, 13-0. Mike Sins could not pass up the chance to coach his hometown team again. Tonight, he tries to pick up where Joe Labuda left off. Evan Hong was on the sidelines at Williams Stadium as the Mustangs met River Falls on opening night.
That's right, Nick. A great rivalry to begin the season. It was a great atmosphere with fans back in the stands at UW Stout. Now, Mike Sins, he was fired up for this one. You can tell he's so excited to be back home. It's 14-6 late second quarter. Cole Evavold rushes, and he gets the ball punched out. The Mustangs fall on it to recover heading into halftime. Same score. Menominee would keep the pressure on. There's a shot of the fans. The pressure on defense there. The Wildcats throw is tipped and nearly picked off. So close there for Menominee, but later on offense, Nick Haviland is going to punch it in from the 1-yard line, and the Mustangs, they extend their lead. It's now 21-6. River Falls not giving up, though. Vito Massa is going to chuck up this moon ball. Nate White is going to go up and get it. He keeps the drive alive. That was on third down. Wildcats clawing back. Massa checks it down to Gavin Coel right here, but he's going to lose it on the goal line. You'll see it in just a moment. A great punch out, similar to that first fumble, and he turns it over on the goal line. Menominee's defense would prevail. Mike Sins gets his first win with the Mustangs, 28-6. And as you saw there, 2 fumble recoveries for Menominee. River Falls, multiple penalties in the red zone. That was costly for them. Now next week, Menominee will travel to Holman, who lost last night. River Falls will visit Hudson. Like I said, a great atmosphere tonight at UW Stout. River Falls has some work to do on offense. Their passing game could use a little bit of help there. They tried to rush, but Menominee's defense too stout, and they got the win tonight.
And go figure, it's Menominee's defense that helps them get the win. First win for Mike Sins. Thanks, Evan. We'll talk more about this game on the Sports OT Online Wrap Show after this newscast. As we told you this week, Durand is dedicating this season to former football player Gabriel Sabelko. The Durand teenager lost his life unexpectedly earlier this month. He was passionate about sports, including football. Panthers in Spring Valley tonight sporting those number 27 helmet stickers. They'll have them all season long. Sabelko is definitely on their minds. First quarter, Durand Simon Bauer uses the truck stick for the first down. 4th and 1 here. Bauer gets it again, gets swallowed up by Spring Valley, though, for the turnover on downs. A slugfest early between these two rivals. Later on, Owen Weisenbeck tries to rush, gets tackled for a loss. Defense setting the tone early on both sides. Durand puts some points up on the board later in the game to win 33-14. First win over Spring Valley since 2016. No longer Clover Belt rivals, but still neighbors, Altoona and Fall Creek. Altoona leading the way up big after the half. They add to it that pass from Cole Zavendre. Fall Creek trying to put a dent in Altoona's lead. Soren Johnson runs it up the middle for 6. Fall Creek with the late onside kick here, but they can't get it done, and the Railroaders take this one home 41-18. A big win for Altoona on opening night. Elk Mound kept the mood light in training camp. Let's see how much fun the Mounders have in week 1 at Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser. First quarter, Mounders with the ball on the 29. Aiden Bartholomew hands it to Avery Kanta. He's working his way down the field. Sets up this. Mounders on the 19. They give it to Kanta. Takes it to the far sideline, and this time he's going to get in. Diving in. Mounders with the points. The extra point is blocked, though. Tristan Wendt with the block for the Bulldogs. And Elk Mound takes care of business on the road tonight, 26-8. Augusta played its first game in its new athletic complex last night. Tonight, Baldwin-Woodville and Mondovi are showing off their own stadium improvements. Mondovi added a multi-purpose building, upgraded its lighting. Fans love it. Buffalo's hosting Oliva Strom. 5 minutes in, Jared Faulkner hands it off to Dawson Rudd at their own 40, and look how much daylight he has. Off to the races. Nobody going to catch him. And there's an easy 6 for Mondovi. Second quarter, you may want to call Rudd Forrest because he just keeps on running. 80 yards to the house here. Mondovi putting up a huge number on offense tonight, especially on the ground, and they have a great defense to go with it. Here's Mondovi again. Look at this interception coming from Cardinals player Alex Anderson. But not enough defense tonight. The Buffaloes put up 72 to beat Oliva Strom. Cumberland off and running this season. Drew Griffith here weaving his way through the Osseo Fairchild defense, gets it to the corner, and he goes 45 yards for the score. Cumberland then going through the air, a touchdown pass to the corner here to Johnson. Cumberland takes care of business tonight, 50-21. What a win for Regis on the road. The Ramblers go down to Division I program Kenosha Bradford and win 27-10. Big game for Xander Rocco and the Ramblers defense. Regis 1-0, and they will host Bloomer next Saturday night at Carson Park. We have a new segment here on the Sports Overtime. Each week we are going to hand over the mic to someone in the stands so you can call the highlights. Our first Crowdcast takes us to Cadott.
I'm Emmy Felmley.
And I'm Felicity Conley.
And you're watching Crowdcast. Great crowd in Cadott to watch the Hornets battle Stanley Boyd.
Orioles score the game's first points. The defense makes a big play. The ball is out. Stanley Boyd recovers.
It leads to another touchdown.
Then the defense makes another huge play. Gavin Teagle's pass is tipped. Mike Harlan corrals it. It takes it back for 6. Touchdown, Stanley Boyd.
The Hornets trying to pump up the Cadott crowd. It works. Cadott forces a turnover.
But Stanley Boyd is 19-0 after 1 quarter, and the offense is not slowing down.
Carson Haas fakes the handoff, then finds Landon Carlin wide open. Another touchdown, and Stanley Boyd leads 29-0.
After another Cadott fumble, Jacob Nesteric breaks free for a score.
Stanley Boyd wins big on opening night.
Thanks for watching Crowdcast.
Hey, those two can call highlights here any night. Bloomer opening its season at home against Somerset. Second half, Blackhawks ahead 14-6. Rory Hoff for the Spartans to Jack Casey, takes it in for the score. Spartans going to go for the 2-point try, and they're going to call Casey's name one more time, and he makes it happen. Had to go the long way around the left side, but he's in. Fourth quarter, Blackhawks on their own 6, looking to pass, but not going to happen. Gabriel Allen going to come up with the ball right in for the score. Spartans have the lead, and Somerset wins 26-14.